Hi everyone, it's Firefly Friday. My favorite day of the week. Hopefully starting to be your favorite day of the week. Really enjoying these weekly episodes. I hope you guys are too. Today is episode 3. If you guys are enjoying these Firefly TV episodes, give me a thumbs up in the comments. And what I want to talk about today is principle 1 of Firefly Lifestyle. Obviously, we're going to start with a song. So I'm going to sing to you this song that I was listening to when I was really young. And it's one of the songs that actually really inspired me to get into music. The minute I realized that you can do music as a career and spread these beautiful messages, that's what I wanted to do. My life took me on a different path, which we'll talk about week by week. This song is called You Gotta Be by Desiree. Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds, try to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears, go ahead, release your fears, stand up and be counted, don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stick together. And all I know, love will save the day. Gotta stick together. That was one of the most important things, and that's what this Firefly Friday is all about. Be daring and be vulnerable and be you, and don't let anybody else tell you who to be or how to be. But at the same time, take in that constructive criticism. Let me go over the 7 principles of a Firefly lifestyle, okay? Number 1 is I love me unconditionally. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Numero 2 is the purpose in life is to use your talents and abilities for the betterment of humanity. Number 3 is embracing, not just tolerating or accepting, but embracing diversity. Number 4 is blurring the boundaries of artistic expression. Number 5, the importance of maintaining a balance between your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. Number 6, cooperation versus competition. And number 7, the positivity bubble. Today I want to talk about I love me unconditionally as being the absolute pillar of a Firefly lifestyle. I truly believe that the root cause of all evil in the world is a lack of love for oneself. I really believe that if there was a cancer in the spiritual world or on earth, it would be a lack of self-love. Being a Firefly is all about shining as the brightest version of yourself. If we were all to love ourselves so deeply, as much as your parents love you, as much as your friends love you, as much as whoever you believe in as your creator loves you, if you could love yourself that much, emotions like jealousy, hate, anger, stress, anxiety, all of that would disappear. And then you wouldn't be projecting that. None of us would be projecting that on other people. We all come from different backgrounds, okay? So I want you to acknowledge where you are and how you've been, and it's okay. Accept yourself for whoever you are, because some of us had parents that were very critical. Some of us had parents that were super encouraging, and that was based on how their parents treated them. A lot of us have amazing families and amazing friends around us, but we're living in cities where we're bombarded by media that continuously, subconsciously, and subliminally says, you're not enough, you're not enough, you're not enough, you're not enough, you don't look like this, you don't act like this, you don't have this. So the very, very, very first thing I need you to do is just accept yourself for who you are and where you are. That's the first place to start. The second place is just to be aware. You love yourself and you know what that feels like, okay? You know what it feels like to not have love for yourself. You know what it feels like to now have love for yourself. You will automatically know in the person next to you that might be acting a certain way that you don't like or whatever, that it's only because in that moment, they don't have love for themselves. There's a definite difference between fake sense of love for yourself, or very superficial, non-grounded, non-spiritually connected love for oneself, and a true grounded love for yourself. So that is the first pillar principle. Firefly is someone who shines as the brightest version of themselves. That's a journey. That's not a destination. The best part of it is that we get to do this together as a community and as a tribe. you want to raise your frequency the first thing when you get up. So there's this state you're in when you're waking up, that first hour in the morning, where your brain is still waking up and it's very, very susceptible to messaging. That's why a lot of these successful people will say for the first hour in their day, they're not touching their phones, they're not on their emails, they're not on social media. They have what we call a power hour. That first hour in the morning, as your brain is waking up, you're in this theta state. In that theta state, it's so important to fill your energy and your space with something positive. I feel good, na 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 na. I knew that I would, na 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 na. I feel good. I knew that I would, na 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 na. Come on with me. So good. So good, I got you, baby. So that's the homework I have for you. I have 2 pieces of homework for you. This is the first one. Listen to James Brown, I Feel Good, first thing when you wake up in the morning. If you have other routines that you want to do, like meditate, say your prayers, I do that first, journal, fine. But the first intentional thing outside of your routine that you do, I challenge you for 7 days, and then next week you can let me know if you felt a difference in your day, in your energy, in the people around you. Every week we're going to go through and we're going to pull stories and strategies from each other. I'm going to share stuff that's helped me. I definitely want you guys to be a part of this. Josh says, rewrite your own story, starting with the end in mind. Something that I want to definitely encourage you guys to keep in mind when you're doing too much. And I have to remember this all the time because right now I'm definitely doing too much. If you're going to work so hard to accomplish certain things, what is the point if you do not have the health at the end of it to enjoy it? Some other awesome comments that came in. Daydreaming helps you love yourself by creating your own world and dreams in your mind. Loving yourself can be implemented by this action. So daydreaming is another strategy. So first piece of homework was to listen to James Brown, I Feel Good, every morning for the next 7 days. Homework number 2 is to paste in the comments your strategies on loving yourself. All you guys that watched I Can See Your Voice, I'm so happy you guys are joining the tribe. If you guys don't know, some of you don't know, I was on this TV show on Fox called I Can See Your Voice. It's a new show after The Masked Singer, and I was the yogi, which is actually where I have to go now, is go teach a yoga class. Recap. This week is all about I love me unconditionally. So throw me a thumbs up either now or when I post it to say that you are feeling brighter than you were before and you are committed to being a part of the solution for yourself and to the world by loving yourself more, because it all starts here. It all starts here. Firefly Fridays. I love you guys so much. See me in the comments after I post this, and I will see you guys next week. Stay bright and pass on that brightness. Overflow to everybody and everything you encounter for the rest of your weekend. Mwah, mwah.